So today on Women Now Hallmark, we have Ruchika Kohli, who's the marketing director with Xoom, and she's in charge of acquiring and retaining customers. That's a huge responsibility. Job, family, acquiring customers, retaining them. How are you doing all of that? How are you juggling?
It's very easy because I love what I do and I have such support from my family and my company, and at Xoom the people are great. Where every day it doesn't seem like, oh my God, how do I balance this or how do I do this? It's more like, great, I wish I could have something else to do and still be able to get everything that I need to get done.
Right, like they say, right, that if you love your job, you're passionate about your job, then you don't have to work a single day. So
Exactly.
It's almost like that. But amongst all of these things that you do you feel that there is any sacrifice that you've had to do because of your work and your family and balancing between India and US and all of that?
I think the one I would say sacrifice, or what I feel is when I say if I wish I had more time to spend with my children. They're very small and you want to kind of almost capture every small moment of their life right now. And which, I know in the stage of technology where you can capture every moment and record it and do this and do FaceTime and do Skype. But sometimes you want to be there for everyone and you're not able to do it simply because there are only 24 hours in a day.
Now, Xoom is a very well-known brand and you're marketing for it. I mean, you're building awareness and you're keeping the brand image high and all of that. Now, at what point do you feel that you have this responsibility to sustain and do the right thing over a long period of time and also counter your competitors? How do you do that? I mean, what point do you do that?
Very good question. So I think it comes back to the inherent philosophy at Xoom. Our philosophy at Xoom is really to provide, most of our customers are immigrants, is to be able to provide an easy, a cost-effective service for them to send money back home.
Now, recently I came across this phrase and I loved it, and I think it kind of resonated with me a lot, is that in life we are always here looking up to something, looking forward to something and chasing something. Who do you look up to?
I look up to my parents, and I think they have made me the individual I am today. They have, whether I'm success professional in my career or at my home life, it's really because of my parents. And when I say role models, because when we kind of talk to them, like, how did you raise us? Like right now, these days, we're like, how did you do this? You made it seem like it was just easy. And I think that's the secret sauce, because being able to work as well as balance your family life and really keeping yourself still core to your values and to yourself as a person.
And what do you look forward to?
I look forward to a lot of things. But I look forward to, from a professional perspective, is to really see our company Xoom go to even greater heights, and being able to provide even it's great when people walk up to me on the street and say, not even you, I think we were just in your studio talking, wow, your service is 1, 2, 3. We're like, great, at least have we helped? Have we helped?
That's the feeling I get when somebody walks up to me and says, hey, I saw your show. I'm like, oh, you cannot even imagine what that means.
Exactly, and it's great when someone tells you that I've touched your life in a way of, okay, it may be very small that you were sending money, but the service was easy and it was a good experience. That's great. So it keeps you going and keeps you motivated. And similarly, of course, I have 2 small children. I look forward every day to hearing their antics, hearing their stories, and hearing them, and looking forward to them.
And what are you chasing?
What am I chasing?
What's your end goal? Do you have like an end goal that this is what I want to do in life?
I think it's still a journey, and I think the journey is to be a really fine human being, and on the way not to lose focus, and that's what I'm chasing up. As I chase career, I chase I help my kids grow up, as long as I can stay true and be core to who I am as a human being.
So rapid fire round now.
Okay.
Your favorite day?
My favorite day, oh God, Saturdays.
The thing you hate most?
Not meeting deadlines.
The thing you love most?
Spending time with my family.
If you had to live one person's life one day, who would you choose?
I would choose my own life.
If you had to spend a day with one person, anybody in the world you can pick to spend a day with, who would that be?
I love to, it's my grandmother who passed away a couple of years ago. I feel like she passed away when I was very young, and I now hear stories. I wish I could go back and spend that time with her again.
If there's one thing you could change?
I wish I could make India be right next to the US, because as I'm here, every day, part of my job allows me to, be with India, think about India, think of home. But yet the distance is still there. And as much as we try, we can never we cannot replicate India here in the US. So I just wish there was a magical moment where I could say by technology, now India is just next door.
Well, that's very well said. Thank you so much, Ruchika.
Thank you so much.